Hey guys, welcome to another episode of my Football Manager 2013 series. This episode we're taking on Stoke in the Premiership. I think this is our game in hand against, our game in hand over Man United, should I say. So if it is, hopefully we'll be able to get a win and hopefully get first place due to goal difference. I know that our goal difference, Chelsea's goal difference and Man United's goal difference is pretty close. In terms of results, Newcastle drew 0-0 with Reading. QPR beat Tottenham 2-1, bit of a surprising result there. And Merseyside derby, Liverpool beat Everton 1-0. It's really heating up in the Premiership right now, I think. Not quite sure who in terms will get the top 4 positions, who will then get like I think it's the 3 positions, 5th, 6th and 7th. But anything can happen right now, so really it's a case of focusing on each game as it comes. Man City beat Tottenham 1-0. Really it's a case of taking each game as it comes and trying to get the maximum points we possibly can out of that before moving on to the next one. But the team of the week, Cech, Ivanovic, Onuha, Cahill, Baines, Delph, Lucas Levia, Larson, David Silva, Agbon, Lahore and Falcao in the team of the week. So 4 players in the team of the week, not too bad. By the looks of it, Cahill has been left out of the England squad. Why? Seriously, he chose Phil Jagielka over Cahill. I personally would have chose Cahill, but that could be me just being a bit biased because Cahill is one of my players. Free transfer deadline in 1 week. No one on the free transfer that I'm really interested in signing, to be honest, so that doesn't really play a factor. According to this, Allardyce could leave West Ham. I don't know if that's happening because they're doing bad in the league or if he's received a better job offer or anything, but as long as my job doesn't become unsafe, then I'm alright. Juventus have made an offer for Dybala to co-own him. They've made an offer to Palmero for £1 million. Still not interested in signing Dybala. I know I nearly say this every single episode, but I just like to make you guys aware so then there's no like, are you going to sign this player or not? In terms of the youth players, I touched upon the subject last episode a little bit. The main plan really is at the end of this season, start of next season, I'll be looking at trying to really bring through that next generation of Chelsea players, like Man United did in the 90s with Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Scholes, Beckham, Giggs, Nicky Butt, and so on. And another thing that I'm also going to be trying to do is reduce the amount of money that is going out of the club, really. I think this season will probably roughly make a profit, make a loss of maybe £60 million, possibly. Obviously trying to shave that amount of money off a club is hard, so it'll probably be kind of cutting back on certain things and improving the stadium, making the stadium bigger if I possibly can. Obviously I want to try and increase the capacity, so then the more people obviously come to watch the matches, the more money you make. So increasing the stadium is something that I do want to try and do. Obviously not right now, but at the end of the season I will try and have that happen. If that doesn't happen, I'd obviously like to try and build a new stadium, really. But obviously I think that's more unlikely than increasing the current stadium. So basically just trying to improve the club as a whole, on field and off the field. Try and create more money available and ideally try and make a profit, really. But what's this? Puyol. It's been ruled out for 5 weeks. Puyol is a player who will be joining us at the start of the next season. How's he been? He's been playing regularly for Barcelona, so I think if you can play regularly for Barcelona, you know, you can't be that bad at football. Right, in terms of selecting the starting lineup, I think we'll go with the usual back four really. Midfield wise, Andreu in the centre. Put Lampard in the centre as well. Actually no, we won't put Lampard in the centre. We'll have Ramirez instead. Ramirez had a good game last match. Put Falcao up front. Hazard had a good game last match. Marin's going to be starting in the centre simply because you know, last match Mata didn't have a fantastic game, so you know, we're going to give Marin the chance and have him as an attacking midfielder instead of advanced playmaker. Oscar, start on the right as usual really. Demba Ba obviously can't be selected to even be in the team or on the bench this match because he's got an injury. How long was his injury for? 4 to 5 weeks. Bit disappointing. We've got one substitute left. I'll do defender. David Luiz. No, I think we'll give Sturridge the opportunity. We'll put Oscar on the bench, bring Sturridge on. So the starting lineup for us today is Cech, Cole, Terry, Cahill, Ivanovic, Andre Ayew, Ramirez, Hazard, Marin, Sturridge and Falcao. On the bench, Ross Turnbull, Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Mata, Lampard, Oscar and Torres. So now it's basically a case of keeping pressure on Man United really. Stoke going with a 4-2-2-2 formation. This looks more like a defensive formation to me rather than an attacking one, but whether they're playing counter-attack is quite possible. Right, let's see what reaction we can get from the players. Cahill looks happy. No one from the midfield responded. Oh, so really only Cahill's the only player to respond from that pre-match team talk. Now we just got to focus on getting the win today. Anything less than a win is really not good enough. This is Pennant. The wing crosses it. We get it headed out. Another nice little snazzy pattern shaved onto the pitch there. Checkers instead of the big eye. I was going to say, what the fuck happened there? Looked like Czech just ran past the ball, but Kenwyne Jones was flagged offside, so obviously the goal wouldn't count anyway. This is Cole to Terry. Cole to Ayew. Back to Cole. Hazard on the wing. Centres it to Ayew. Back to Cole. Kind of just having a little pass around between them. Hazard running with it between two. Can you do some? Whips it into the box. Falcao with the finish. Get in. Another fantastic assist by Hazard. I think in real life and in this game he has been a fantastic signing. The fact that he's, what, 21, I think? He's still very young in terms of football. He's going to have a great career ahead of him as long as, you know, he can focus on... oh, we nearly scored there. Oh, Sturridge. Oh, shit. I think Hazard in real life will have a very good career as long as, you know, he focuses what he does on the pitch. I've noticed in real life there's a lot of players who, you know, have bags of potential, so much potential, and could go on to be legends, but they get distracted off the pitch. You know, they'll probably crash their car into a lamppost, or, I don't know, end up fraud or sleeping with someone's wife or something, but, you know. Right, I'm pleased with how things are going. Right, okay, none of the players are reacting. Cahill looks happy. Marin looks switched off. Right, okay then. We're going to be substituting John Terry off. Simply because he's on like 58% condition rating. Bring him off. Get David Luiz on. Right. Second half begins. Cahill to Ivanovic. Sturridge on the wing. He's running to centre with it to Ayew. Ramirez. Back to Ayew. Ramirez, nice pass to Sturridge. Oh. Would have been a good goal if Sturridge got it on target. But I think he kind of... Well, he did. He got it way off target, in fact. Still in a bit of a vulnerable position right now. I think if we can get another goal, you know, that'll definitely give us a bit of a boost in terms of being able to win this match. Budjovic with a goal kick. David Luiz headers it. Falcao. Marin running with it. Still running with it. He's... Oh, that would have been a good goal. That was unlucky. Go and get Sturridge off and bring Oscar on. I think you know, Sturridge could be doing a lot better, but he was looking motivated before I substituted him off. I just think Oscar can add that a little bit more speed and creativity. Oh, David Luiz, pass back to Czech. Ramirez, Ayew, Marin. To oh, that would have been a good pass. Got intercepted there. Cole to Hazard. To Ayew. Ramirez. To Ayew. Falcao with a fantastic. That was very nice. That was very nice indeed. I'm very happy with that. Good build-up play. Ayew to Ramirez. Back to Ayew. He sees Falcao drift from the defender. Pass it to Falcao. Nice little pass. And Falcao with the finish. Very nice. Our next match is against Arsenal. I think in 4 days maybe. So no, I'm going to bring Falcao off and put Torres on. I want Falcao to be 100%, and to be honest, I think we've got this game won, to be honest. I want Falcao 100% for when we play Arsenal. Oh, this crouch to Walters. To Whitehead, intercepted. Cole to Hazard. Ramirez. Oh, crap, we lost possession again. Crouch. Back pass, and Marin intercepts. Torres to Ramirez. Ramirez, fantastic. Very nice. Good play there. Torres kind of creating the assist, really. Good finish by Ramirez. In terms of how I rate a striker, obviously, you know, a striker's main objective is to score goals. That's just common sense. Everybody knows that. But for me, if a striker doesn't score goals, as long as he is creating opportunities and them opportunities are getting turned into goals, then that's just as good. I think an assist is just as important as a goal, because if there was no assist, there'd be no goal. So, no, unless it's a solo effort. But by the looks of it, we've won. Fantastic. We'll have a look at the match stats. In terms of opportunities, I had 4 shots. None of them were on target. Oh, crap. And I've just had some stuff fall off my computer. Woodwork, we hit the woodwork once. We had 2 clear-cut chances. 1 half chance. They had 1 half chance as well. 60% possession we had during that match to their 40. Passes completion 83% to their 70%. Tackles won 69% to their 79%. Headers won 48% to their 82%. So they dominate us in terms of headering. They had the only yellow card of the match. No red cards in this match. The average rating for a player on their side of the field today was 6.59. The average rating for a player on our side of the field today was 7.45. We'll do the team talk Hopefully this will get a good reaction from the players. Quite a few players look delighted. Can we make... No reaction from Hazard. In terms of player ratings, the highest rated player for them today, 6.9 rating, Kenwyne Jones. Falcao got man of the match. He got himself 2 goals, 8.8 rating, so very good rating for Falcao today. Hazard 8.1, so another good game for Hazard. Ramirez 7.8 rating. Sorry, he had another good game. He had a good game last match, good game this match. So yeah, I'm pleased with that performance. I think that was a good result for us. 3-0, a convincing result as well. We'll have a look at the results. Man United lost to Norwich 3-2. Surprise result there. Everton beat Sunderland 2-1. Reading beat QPR 3-1. West Ham and Swansea drew 1-1. Tottenham beat Southampton 4-2. And Wigan drew 3-3 with Arsenal. Just go to this post-match press conference. See, overconfidence. I think as long as you kind of keep your feet on the ground, don't get carried away with yourself. You know, you can still keep it going. That win puts your side top, so we finally got top of the Premiership. Do you think you can make the spot your own? I think we can. And my cat is meowing. Be quiet. We'll have a look at the league table. Oh, and the other one comes in. We'll have a look at the league table and see how things sit right now. Obviously, 4th place, Norwich, 31 games played, 58 points. Man City, 3rd place, 30 games played, 59 points. Man United dropped down a 2nd, 31 games played, 67 points. And we're 1st place, 30 games played, 67 points. So, in theory, our game in hand, if we win, we can then have a guaranteed 3-point lead over Man United. For me, you know, this is the final stretch of the season, the last 8 games. Anything can still happen. We could still win the Premiership. We could still not win the Premiership. But, you know, it's really starting to come down to the wire now, though. So every performance is just as important as the one before that. We'll have a look at the fixtures. Our next fixture is against Arsenal. Not quite sure where Arsenal are in the league right now. Arsenal currently 6th. Obviously they're not doing as well as I thought they would, but we still got to go there and really try and perform well. I think in terms of teams who could still kind of challenge for the Premiership, obviously ourselves, Man United, Man City, hell, possibly even Norwich. They're doing pretty well right now. But that's all for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Please leave a like and comment and let me know what you guys think. And I look forward to seeing you guys for the next match against Arsenal. Take care, guys.